Well, hey, greetings, Quest. It's good to see you. This is the last time that we're going to do a video newsletter on 2022. So the next time we'll see each other will be 2023. Can you believe it? A whole nother year has gone by. We're ready for another year of what life will give us. And we can't control all of it. It's going to offer all sorts of wonderful, beautiful, awesome things. And it'll probably offer up some difficult, painful, challenging things also. That's life, right? Of course it is. And so we just have to live with it. So, and see what the Lord has in it and what He does. So it promises to be a challenging, fun, difficult, all that, right? So welcome to 2023 here in a few days. But before that, just touch on a couple of things that we'll be doing. One is this coming Sunday, so that's the first. We have our Palooza. So our tradition is the Sunday after Christmas, instead of doing a traditional worship service, that we do a Palooza or a meal together. And really, this has been a tradition that not only we have done as a church, but that the church as a whole has done for a long time. And in fact, the people of God understand that this thing called life is one is a relationship with God Himself, but the second is a relationship with each other. That there's a body experience, a communal experience of the community coming together and being in relationship. That's one of the magical pieces, I think, of a church our size, a modest-sized church that's small enough to be family, big enough to make some impact. And we have some great news down the road here about Advent Conspiracy of making an impact in a world that's in crisis. We'll tell you about that later. But also being small enough to be family, to be together. And so that's what the Palooza is all about. So we're really looking forward to just being together, having a time of fellowship where it's the real me and the real you can talk about a real God, and we can have real fellowship. And it'll be over a meal. That's been very traditional for the church over 2,000 years. So looking forward to that. Then the following Sunday on the 8th, we'll start a series that I'm both really excited about, but a little, I think about it a lot. I don't know how to put it exactly, but I'm not nervous about it, but it's like going to be interesting. We'll be touching on Matthew chapter 19, which is all about the community, being in community, but really about the nuclear family. And it's going to talk a lot about marriage and all the implications about that and God's design for that and family. And so we'll walk through a bunch of things that'll be, I've been looking forward to this for a long time, a couple of years in fact, looking forward to getting to this chapter to be able to talk about some things that I think will be both encouraging and very challenging. So be looking forward to Kingdom Design is what we've called it. It is God's design for marriage and family and all the implications that come with that. Okay? Then a couple of other things. As a result of that, for the rest of the year, starting in March, we want to do some Friday night get-togethers. And I'll explain more about that later and exactly how this kind of goes down. But we're going to call it Friday Nights at the Fight. And it's going to be about marriage. And we all know that there's two ways that we fight in a marriage. Sometimes we fight in a marriage. There's conflict, and we have to work that out. That's a normal part of having a marriage. But the other thing is that we fight for our marriage. Not just in it, but for it. And we have to fight for it in a culture that's moving the opposite direction. So we're going to space out some things, and for every 4, 5, 6 weeks, we'll offer a Friday night, a couple hours. We'll have some fun. Have some dessert, but also then have some time to interact about marriage itself. So we'll probably do 8 or so of these Friday nights during 2023 called Friday Night or Friday Nights at the Fight. So looking forward to it. If you go on Fox, they have Friday Night Smackdown. That's not what we're doing. We're going to be doing Friday Nights at the Fight, both fighting in our marriages and for our marriages. And then coming up on February 3rd, there's going to be a mystery theater with a dinner, 3-course dinner that we're going to be offering here. We have room for 100, maybe 130 that can come. It's a great opportunity to invite your friends, neighbors, whoever. It's just going to be a lot of fun. And so looking forward to that. We'll give you more information, but put it on your calendar. It's going to be a mystery theater and with a 3-course meal. Okay? But looking forward to that one too. All right. Well, you guys, 2023 promises to be one of those great years. And I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to us doing it together, putting our arms around each other's shoulders and saying, let's do life together. Right? Okay. You guys be well. Look forward to the year. Look forward to seeing you as soon as possible. Love you guys. Take care.